Hey everybody, it's Joyce here at Shadow Bayou Tarot, here for an all signs. I hope everyone is doing very well this fine evening. So we're going to take a look at the person on your mind, their feelings and intentions towards you, see what's going on in those energies. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please hit that like button when you come on into the room and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. It is greatly appreciated. So guys, who is going to join me on this tarot reading journey tonight? These are all general readings. Keep that in mind. Take what applies. Let the rest fly, as they say. We're going to get started. Aries to Pisces. And in that order. Hi, Jesse. Hi, is that Danny? Hello, hello. Let me fix this real quick. Real quick. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. Hi, Laura. Hi, country girl. How's it going? Are you guys getting ready for Christmas? Or almost ready for Christmas? The intellect guy, hello. All right, let's do it to it. Aries, you are first. 150. Aries, the person on your mind, what are their feelings and intentions toward you at this time? Aries. Your birthday's on Christmas? Oh, mine's on the 21st. Mine is the 21st. Hi, Supernova. My niece is holding on, hanging in there. She's a very strong child. She's got a positive mindset, which is great. And yeah, she's, as of right now, everything seems to be going okay. Considering the circumstances, she's doing well. And thank you for asking. Hey, Tajana. All right, y'all. Aries, your person, the person on your mind. What are their feelings and intentions toward you right now? Aries. Hey, Bianca. Hey, Ilda. All right, Aries, what we got? We have Temperance and Sagittarius. Okay. So this person would very much like to bridge the gap between you, is how I'm feeling. But it's going to take time. It's a slow movement forward. They want to get out of conflict with you. For some of you, there may have been conflict between you, your person, and that involves other people. Okay, they want to move the connection out of that energy. And they've been thinking about you a lot. I feel like they're willing to proceed forward, but they're not certain if you are willing to work through whatever obstacles, whatever ish went on here. Let's see. Yeah, they want a new start here with you. They don't know if you'll work together with them, but this is what they desire. For partnership, to work together, to come out of some type of chaos, whatever problems there were. And this is going to require a conversation. So they may be moving forward and sending you a message with this Queen of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Gemini showing up in the read. Virgo is showing up also. Aries with the Fool. This person has a lot of love for you. Okay. They do have a lot of love for you, and they're making plans. I feel in the near future, you'll hear from this person. They want to make this relationship better, but there are certain things that need to be addressed here. Essentially, whatever it was that broke down the connection is what needs to be addressed. And I feel like they're willing to do that. It looks like I said they're going to break the silence, waving that white flag, you know, white flag of peace. Let's get together and talk about this. Again, I feel like they do care a lot about you. They have love for you, and they're going to offer that olive branch, basically, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, they're hoping that you can build a partnership here with them. They want a future with you. They want a future that includes you, involves you. It looks to me that they see you as someone they can settle down with. They feel very comfortable with you. So I don't know what broke down the connection. Let's see if they'll show me what broke down this connection in the first place. Hey, Susie. Hi, is it Vale Meza? Hi, Renee. Hey, Brenda. What broke down the connection with Aries in the first place? Woo. Could have been family. Could have been something to do with family. The devil is here next to the Ace of Pentacles. Something to do with something very personal. Could have been family, home. For some, maybe this was a job-related thing, something to do with career. For some of you, this may have required relocation, either for the home, for the job, or both. And that could have caused a tiff, a problem. So it was something to do with this Ace of Pentacles, and y'all were on two different pages. Oh yeah, somebody else had to put their big ass nose in it. But they want to come together with you now. They want a second chance to work things out. Six of Cups. So yeah, they want to make peace within the connection and have it continue to grow. They want it to thrive. All right. Taurus, 758. Your person's feelings and intentions toward you right now, Taurus. Taurus, your person's feelings and intentions with you right now, Taurus. So they're going to reach out. I have all fixed signs showing up here. They want to get together with you. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus energy. Yeah, they want some kind of new beginning here. They want to start all over. It looks like they want another opportunity. They want to stop fighting. They don't want any arguments. They want one more chance. Yeah. They want one more chance here. They could have been a third party situation going on. If that was the case, that's over with. A lot of obstacles in this relationship. But I feel like you are in separation from this person and they want one more chance. They don't know if you will reject them or not. Because, you know, there was a third party-ish going on. Too much conflict over third party energy. And they want to put that little healing balm on it. They want a new chance, a new opportunity, like I said. So you're going to have a message from this person. They're going to take action towards you. In the past, they couldn't decide between you and someone else. They were just non-committal. They didn't want to settle down. They were juggling you and another person. And that went straight to shit. Okay. Now they're making plans to reach out. Everything fell apart for this person because they were doing you wrong. Essentially, they were doing you and the other person wrong at the same time. You know what I mean? Yep. Now they want to heal everything and offer you something more stable that you can build off of. They want something more long-term. They're looking at you as that person. It's like, I never forgot about you. I would like a chance to have a real connection, a real relationship, something long-term, if you'll have me back. That kind of energy. Heavy Aquarius with the Star, Scorpio with the Tower, Virgo with the Hermit. Yep, they're more than willing to apologize. They want to apologize, put the work in to proving that they're sincere this time. And that's what the cards are saying. All right. Hey, Linda. Hi, Brenda Jackson. Welcome in. Welcome in. Whether these messages resonate with you guys or not, please let me know in the comments below. They are not going to resonate for everyone. These are all general readings, so keep that in mind. All right. Gemini, you are next. Gemini, 1152. 1152, Gemini. The person on your mind, their feelings and intentions toward you at this time, Gemini. Hey, gun guy, how's it going, man? You guys, I'm missing, what, 20 thumbs? You've got to donate one. Hit that like button, y'all. It helps push my videos through the algorithm here on YouTube. And of course, if you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. Help us grow. Check out my website at shadowbayou.com if you haven't done so yet. Do a little Christmas shopping for yourself or for someone else with my conjure oils. Sign up for my email list right whenever you visit the website. It's right there. All you got to do is sign up if you're interested in my conjure specials and promos that I offer. All right. Gemini, the person on your mind. My table's moving a lot tonight. Their feelings and intentions toward you right now, Gemini. The person on your mind isn't feeling real great about you right now. They feel like you don't care. So this person here, they're torn. It's like they want to walk away from this connection. They're not certain about themselves. They're not certain if that's the wisest thing to do. But right now, this is the energy. This is the energy. They're not sure if you are the right person for them. They don't know. It's like they know what they want, but they don't know if you're the one for them. They're uncertain about how you really are. I feel like they don't know you enough. What they do know about you, they still have question marks, okay? I feel, you know, I personally, what I feel is because they have other irons in the fire. Okay, they have other options, other choices. That's why they're uncertain. Okay, well, I like this and this about Gemini, but you know, I like this and this about so and so. What do I do? What do I do here? Well, since I'm not real sure really if Gemini is sincere, or really I don't know a whole lot about them, or whatever it is, they're considering walking away. They may tell you, oh, let's kind of take things slow. Let's kind of not rush into anything. And that's to buy time. This person is heading in another direction. Okay. They're trying to buy time because they know if I completely cut off Gemini, that's it. And what if I don't like so and so? I'd want to talk to Gemini again. I kind of like, so I feel like they have other options. And that's where the confusion mainly lies, is who do I pick? Who do I pick? Well, let me get to know this one a little bit better. Then I'm going to come back, entertain Gemini a little bit. And you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. There's no definite. Yeah, they have a choice, y'all. I'm telling you, they have a choice. They have a choice. They don't know you well enough. They don't know the other person well enough. And they're afraid to choose the wrong person. They don't want to sit and regret making the wrong decision. You see, the delay is not for the best of reasons. It's because they want to try out other people. It's a little bit of a manipulation tactic, y'all. It is. With the Magician and the Devil here, yeah, it's a little bit of a manipulation tactic. And of course, they don't want you to know that they're playing this little back and forth game. They're trying to keep it hush hush on the down low that they're seeing other people or entertaining other people, because they want to know what their options are. Honestly, I feel like I don't feel like you and this person are going to be anything in the long term. I think they're going to give you an excuse why they can't be with you, or why things have to move at such a snail slow pace. And it's because they're ready to skedaddle. Yep. It's because they want to move on to somebody else. I'm going to tell you the truth about what I feel here. This person feels like they have some type of, I feel like they think they're better than you, to be honest with you. They're holding Emperor energy. On top of that Devil is the Page of Pentacles. Page. And the decision that they're making is to try out another avenue. Not cut you out completely, but put you like in a holding pattern so they can see what else, get to know somebody else, see if the vibe is what they're looking for with another person. That's how I'm reading it. That's what I get. So you're going to hear from them, and they're going to make excuses. Hi, Pam Bear. How are you? But you're going to hear back from this person, I think. Yeah, they're not letting you go completely, like I said. They're going to keep you in a holding pattern until they make a decision on what they want or who they want. Page of Cups. Yeah, I told you, you're going to hear from them again. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, underneath the deck, Seven of Cups. This person is keeping their options open. I'm telling y'all. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's good to have other options, but you got to be straight up honest with people when you first start talking. If you want to do that, please let them know, you know, look, I'm not here for any, I'm just getting to know people. And if that decision comes up to where I want to get serious with somebody, then I wouldn't date other people. Like right now, me and you, we can date whoever we want, right? I just want you to understand that this isn't me and you against the world, me and you and a dog named Boo, and that's it. No, I'm dating other people too. You should as well. They need to be honest and open. And if you don't have an interest in being with somebody who's dating multiple people, then you need to cut your strings from that person. It's only right and fair to be from day fucking one. Like completely open about what you're doing, because then nobody can say you manipulated them. Nobody can say you lied to them, because you didn't if you're telling them the truth. You know what I'm saying? You don't play games with people, hide this, hide that. Oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. Well, I'm going to tell you, it's going to hurt their feelings worse and they always do, find out you were involved with different people at the same time. If that's not what they want, or if they're under the impression from you that they're the only one that you're dating, they may feel obligated to only date you at that time. Like if there's somebody, you understand what I'm saying? You want to just keep it open and honest. Don't make it difficult. And if they're not your cup of tea, cut your ties and move on before you get too involved with some bullshit. Hi, Alex. The struggle of being on the last signs is having to come back when they get to our signs. Well, I'm sorry. That's why I have timestamps. Y'all got to be patient. It's 12 signs. Everybody wants to be first. I go in order because it's easier for me. It's what I'm used to. It's how I roll. And that's why I put timestamps. I cannot please every single solitary person on this planet at one solitary time. If I could, that'd be great. But I can't. This is how I do it. Okay? Okay. And there went my pen. My pen agrees. Cancer 2238. Hi, Magdalena. All right. Cancer. Hi, L. Brooks. All right, Cancer, your person, the person on your mind, what are their feelings and intentions toward you, Cancer? The person on your mind, what are their feelings and intentions toward you, Cancer? Thank you, L. Brooks. Hi, Liza Jane. Justice in Libra, the devil in Capricorn, strength in Leo. Oh, okay. The person on your mind, let me tell you. The person on your mind, I wanted to say that you and this person could have been going through a separation or going through a separation, but they seem to be, it looks to me like they regret that they regret the negativity in this relationship, their part that they played. I'm not saying you're innocent. I'm just saying the part that they played, they regret. They regret things taking a toxic turn. So now this person is being more honest and open about how they feel. They feel they need your assistance or your help with something. And it's something meaningful. It's something that it's not a random, it's not some stupidity, it's something important. So this person is now making this, it's like they're being nicer to you. They're going to be more giving, nicer to you, showing you more respect, more attention than they have been recently. They're going to show you more emotion than they have recently. Yep, they want some kind of new start with you here. With this Ace of Cups. I feel like they're rethinking walking away from you or the separation, however it went. I feel like they're regretting that. This person also thinks about the things they've done to try to make a fool out of you. This person has really done some shit. I don't know exactly what, but the energy is they regret the crap that they've done to try to make you look bad. Good. They need to regret it. It's biting them in the ass as we speak. And you know, that goes back to burning bridges. You don't burn bridges that you may have to cross again someday. Do I need to repeat that? You do not burn bridges that you may need to once again cross. So what also that tells me is this person was being petty. Very, very petty. Okay. And now they're looking at things like, now what can I do? What are the things I can do that aren't obvious that would help piece by piece put the bridge back together, rebuild the bridge, work things out with my Cancerian person? What now can I do? What's the formula for that? So absolutely. They're going to try to think of ways, a formula of working things out with you. Ace of Wands on top of the Ace of Cups. They want a new opportunity. They want to rebuild this relationship. They want to rebuild the connection. Yep. They were doing some shit to you and like just petty, thinking it was funny, thinking they were getting away with it. Well, guess what, Buttercup? They're not. And how they looking now? The way they wanted you to look, like a fucking idiot, like a clown, like a dumbass, like a fool. The fool they tried to make you look like is how they now look. And yes, they're coming to you for some sort of help, assistance. And it's not for anything petty. This is for something important. Again, don't burn bridges. You may again one day need to cross. Yep. The Six of Wands is following the Ace of Wands. So yeah, they want to come out of conflict, work together. They want it to be a victory after the battle. I'm not saying it can't be done. Yep. They're thinking about the choices that they made. The secretive little bullshit they were doing, thinking it was in secret, thinking nobody noticed. They always think nobody knows. They always think nobody knows their deception. They always think that. And guess what, Buttercup? They're wrong. They're so fucking wrong. And then when their ass is handed back to them, and it always gets handed with a bow. What the Nancy Grace thing is, they sit there and cry. Yep. Now they coming toward you wanting victory. The conversation's going to be had. Reaching out, communication, because they need your assistance, your help. They want to work together with you. They're hoping to rebuild the relationship. And they're going to treat you a little bit nicer, it looks like, because they want something from you. They want the relationship back. They want your forgiveness. Whether they have too much pride to say, I'm sorry, it kind of feels like that. But whatever's happening in their life right now is breaking them down to where they're going to be choking on that pride, baby. And nobody got them all tangled up in that web but them. And now they're trying to untangle the web. All you got to do is make a decision. Do you want to deal with them or not? And some people, yes. Some people, no. I mean, this is the way it is. It's called life. Leo, you are next. 3133. Leo. Ooh, I just dumped over too many cards. Leo, the person on your mind, their feelings and intentions toward you. Leo. Hi, Wanda. Hey, Daisy Kitten. How you doing, Deb? All right. Leo, the person on your mind, their feelings and intentions toward you right now. Leo. The person on your mind is trying to block some type of chaos, confusion with you. They want some kind of issue to come to an end. 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like they're tired of dealing with some kind of crap that involves you. Your person's at the crossroads. They're not sure how they feel about you anymore. Because it's too much crap. It's too much conflict. So they're making a decision about their future. I feel like they actually have. I feel like this person is emotionally distancing themselves from you, and they're making plans to physically distance themselves from you. Interesting. 3 of Wands to the Fool, starting over. Yeah, buddy. Completion of a cycle. That Wheel of Fortune. It's a timekeeper and it's a karmic wheel. Somebody here, I knew it. They ready to walk, bruh. They ready to walk. 8 of Cups. The Fool and the 8 of Cups. Yeah, they ready to go. They think about the good and the bad. They've weighed out the good and the bad involving you. And they'd rather take their chances, even this connection. They've thought about it for a long time, and they don't see this relationship or you in the same way that they used to. They've tried to be patient. Temperance is showing up. They've tried to be patient, but they don't see things getting better. They don't see things getting better. So with everything that they're looking at in this relationship, they feel the best way to drop the conflict is to remove it. 10 of Wands, they ready to hit it. Somebody ready to move away, to leave this relationship, and that's how they feel. They're very unhappy right now. They feel like it's just too much commotion. Is that Ariel or Ariel? I don't know how to say your name correctly. Thank you. Hi, Van Ron or V Ron. Van Ron. Van Halen, how you doing? V Ron, hello. Yeah, this person. It's like they're ready to just kind of block you out of their life. Mm-hmm. They feel bad about it. In a sense, they do feel bad about it, but they feel like it's not getting better. And they want to direct their attention and focus on where they feel they need to be. They feel that staying with you isn't going to, it's just not going to be to their benefit, or it's not going to be anything that makes them happy. This person's ready to move on. Look, they want to move residence, the whole thing. They want to move. Mm-hmm. So they're not happy with you. Whoever this is for is so specific to me. Yeah, they feel hurt. I don't know what y'all have been doing to this person, but they feel like you broke their damn heart and that you don't care. Like, this person feels like you're going to do what makes you happy, no matter how it makes them feel. And that's why they want, their energy is, I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to pack up and go. And they've thought about this for a long, long, long time. They were thinking with their heart once upon a time. Now they're thinking with their head. Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We've got a lot of different energies here. It could be any sign, to be honest with you. It's very specific, this reading. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, your energy, Leo. Let me see. That's it. All right. Oop, wrong deck. All right, there. Virgo is next, 3837. Virgo, the person on your mind, what are their feelings and intentions toward you, Virgo? Hi, Black Daria. Hi, Nancy. Hi, is that she? Oh, she's loving music. Hello. All right, Virgo, the person on your mind, their feelings and intentions toward you, Virgo. Hi, Lucinda. right. So what I'm getting here is maybe there's some type of thing that connects you and another person, something that was traumatic and painful that connects you and someone else here. And it doesn't mean that y'all did anything traumatic or painful to each other. It just could be a shared experience, if you know what I mean by that. That energy is passing and a new cycle is starting. So you could have met someone through a tragic experience, that there's a friendship blooming or a romantic involvement blooming due to that, or what's coming out of that. Okay, there's a lot of conversation about different meaningful things. It's like getting to know somebody, but starting out at a pretty deep level, and it's because of a certain event. I don't know how else to explain this. It's like you and this person being there for each other due to an event that took place that was tragic. All right, Leo energy is showing up. There's a lot of, a lot of potential for this to grow into something romantic. There is a physical, a sexual attraction. There's chemistry, sexual chemistry, romantical chemistry between you and this person, whoever they are. And the feeling of let's get together, let's go out on a date, let's start really spending some time with each other to see where this could go. And there might be a little bit concern about it, like is it appropriate, that type of thing, for whatever reason. But that's really up to you and that person. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you and this person are going to make plans to meet up very soon, but it might be in secret. So someone here worries about what other people would think. Somebody worries about what other people would think. So I feel like, there's that element of let's visit, let's get together, let's go out on a date, let's go to dinner, whatever you want to do. But we're going to keep it to ourselves. We're going to keep that guarded. We're going to protect that. We're going to keep that little tidbit, that little nugget of information to ourselves. Let's see where this goes before we say anything. This person could be from a different culture than you. Yeah, it's like that anticipation of if people know we're seeing each other, if people know we're interested in each other, a lot of people are going to be upset. They're going to wag their tongues. They're going to gossip. They're going to make life miserable. So we're going to go, shh, keep it up. Shh, keep up the secret. Yeah, it's about someone here does have good intentions. They are looking for a life partner, but they are going to take their time in pursuing. They're not going to jump into anything, but how they see you as a potential partner. They don't know yet. They don't know for sure, but they're attracted to what they do see and hear from you. All right. So again, okay, and their intention is to talk to you, to look. I feel they're going to offer to take you out on a date, spend time doing things together, getting to know one another, but their intention is very good. They're looking to settle down for whatever the reason is. They want to keep it on the down low so people don't gossip about it, start trouble, whatever it is. Okay. So that is the deal. I mean, they're looking for love. They're looking for love, plain and simple, stability and love. That's a good thing. They're going to go into it with a positive mindset. This is their positive intention. They don't have any trickery involved except let's keep it to ourselves until we, you know, decide to become a couple, you know, unless we do decide to become a couple, why not keep it to ourselves? And for whatever the situation is, that might be the best thing you can do for yourself, because people love to run their faces. They really do. Libra, 4529. All right. Libra, your person's feelings and intentions with you right now. Hi, painkiller. Bianca says they sure do. I don't like people in my business. You know what I'm saying? If I want people in my business, or I don't care about a certain whatever it is I'm doing, I will let them know. But if I don't want anybody in my business, they'll never know I did that. They'll never know I was involved with somebody. They'll never know anything. And that's fact. My family, the only reason my own family knows things about me is because I told them years after the fact. And that's not everything. That's some things. They had no clue that I did half the shit I've done or dated the people I dated, had anything. They had no idea of anything I was doing. And I like it like that. And you know what else? I should have kept it like that. But I tested out my theory. They failed the test. Sorry to say, this is a few years ago. They failed the test. They'll never know again. Nobody will. Thank you, Ariel. Yep, Bianca, people, it's either they want to talk or they're jealous and they try to jinx it. They try to, yeah. I said, you know what? I like keeping shit to myself. Oh, everybody always thinks you don't know what they're doing. I say it's look good. If they don't think that you have a clue and you see everything going on, it just helps you see more, because then they think you're clueless. Then they're going to do more. So you get more information. So you have the upper hand and they are unaware of what you know. It's better to have the upper hand and keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean? So you can collect more information, more evidence. Let them think you dumb. In the end, who's the dummy? Think about that. In the end, who's the fool? The one that thought you were that stupid is the fool. You're the one working in the shadows, as you should. Work in the shadows. They don't know because they underestimate. Just like Ariel's saying, underestimate, right? Let them. Let them. Okay, where are we? Are we on Libra? Or we just did Libra? We just did Libra, huh? We just did Libra. We're on to Scorpio. That's one thing. I always lose my little spot. All right, here we go. Scorpio 4957. We didn't do Libra. I thought we did Libra. I thought I just did Libra. I didn't. See, I get to run in my mouth. Well, let's back it up. Back up the train. Back up the train. Back up the train. Libra 5029. I thought I did Libra. Yeah, 5029 Libra. If I already did Libra, they get a second reading. Because I don't know where I left. I thought I did Libra. I think I did Libra. If I did, I did. But some people are saying I didn't. I could have sworn I just read for Libra. That's going to bug me. That's going to bug me. All right. Virgo was 3837. Can somebody go to Virgo right now at 3837? Fast forward just a touch and tell me if I did Libra. How about that? I finished it. If I started talking, I'm done. I want to say I did Libra. Hi, Miss L. Well, that's what I'm checking on. That's why I want to see if someone will go to 3837 timestamp where I did Virgo and just kind of scoot up a little bit to see. I said Libra and then jumped to not. I know 7th house tarot. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? You're not going to meet me, Ariel. Sorry. I didn't do the reading. Okay, whatever. We're going to do it now. And if I did do Libra and I just didn't tell you guys I was moving on to Scorpio, because I will check. Once this stream is over, if I did 2 readings for Libra tonight, then I will not do Libra next time. Since nobody wants to check for me, I should just stop now. All right. So this is potentially the second Libra reading. Let's do 5401. All right. Page of Pentacles, Justice, the Empress. Somebody's waiting on justice. They're waiting for someone to, okay, so this person, this could be you or this could be your person. Waiting. I feel like your person's waiting on you to take some type of action towards them. They want some kind of involvement from you, some type of investment from you. This could have a lot to do with money. For somebody, it could be that they feel like they've spent a lot of money on you and you haven't done the same to them. Maybe they feel like it's unfair. Maybe they're afraid that you're using them for money. So that's not the heaviest energy, but it's popping out. I have to say it. Others of you, this person is waiting. Again, it's all about investment, time, effort, and energy. They're waiting on you to invest what they feel. They feel they've done more than you in this connection. And so they're now holding back. They're waiting for you to invest. They're waiting on you to invest. So this person feels like you are not interested in building a life with them. That's the impression that they're under. And I feel like they're going to have a conversation with you about this, Ace of Swords. This person wants to be the Queen of Pentacles. They want a solid offer of commitment from you, and they feel like they're not getting that. They want marriage. They want stability. They want something long-term, and they're ready to leave this conflict, what they look at as a conflict behind. If you're not going to be serious about this relationship, if you're not interested in settling down with them, having anything long-term and committal with them, they're ready to move on. And I feel like they're telling you. I feel like that conversation is happening. Yeah, you guys are not on the same page right now. And I feel like Libra, if this is whoever this is for, I feel like for whatever reason, you're in a cycle that you kind of feel stuck in. I feel like you're comfortable being stuck. I feel like you're choosing to delay. So whatever this is going on, you obviously don't want to invest in anything long-term with them, or you wouldn't be thinking the way you're thinking about it. Yeah, you need to make choices for your future, and I feel like you're not sure what you want for your future. So therefore, that really rules out you and this person being together as far as what their expectation is. And I do see them moving away from you with that, like move on. It could begin with any sign. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, a lot of Libra energy, heavy Taurus, Sagittarius. Yeah. Yep. A choice needs to be made. A lot of Virgo. See, this is all going to fall apart. This is all going to fall apart. So that's what I'm getting. That is exactly what this is. Scorpio is next. 5901. Thank you, Deb. Hi, Mari. Hi, Lindsay. Miss L, I don't know if I said hello, but hello. Thank you, Elda. I appreciate it. Scorpio, your person's feelings and intentions toward you, Scorpio. Somebody spies on your social media. They want to see what you're really up to because they can't figure you out. And that's not a compliment. That's not a compliment. So don't take it as one. All right. This person feels that you breadcrumb, you give very little, that you string them along, that you string other people along. They never know how to take you. None of that's fun. None of that's pleasant. All right. They feel like there's a lack of reciprocity, a lack of equal give and take. They feel like you're unfair. And they feel hurt. They feel hurt. And I feel like they tell you that. They tell you, look, I'm trying. I am trying here. Work with me. I'm trying. Can you work with me? And they always end up holding the bag, wondering what the hell's going on. Where is this going? Nobody should have to wonder about that. Nobody should have to wonder constantly what's going to happen. What do they think? Where are they? Why did they say this? Why are they doing that? This hurts my feelings, but they doing it anyway. I tell them and they still do that. They don't do this. I mean, shit. So it shows me that this person thinks a lot about everything they've done thus far in this connection and what little you have done. All right. So it looks to me like they're going to have that talk about what is your intentions. Are you going to show me in any way, shape, or form that you give a damn and that you're invested in this relationship with me? But it looks to me like they're going to leave you single like a Pringle because they're ready to go. They're ready to move on. They feel heartbroken and disappointed. They feel like your attention is elsewhere. They don't know what to make of you. And they're pretty much getting pissed off. And they're about to tell you off. It's like, it's either you're loyal to me or you're not. This is confusion about loyalty, your loyalty. I tell whoever this is for, I'm going to tell you right now, stop doing anything for this person. Stop doing shit for them. Don't do anything for them anymore. Just stop. Treat them how they treat you. And see how they like it. And if they don't care, then you got your answer. You got your answer right there. They don't care. They will show you they don't care. That means they'll continue to do things they know hurt you. All right? Stop doing things for them. They survived without you before. They will be fine. They look at you as a liar, cheater, thief. And they're ready to just, I feel like they're going to confront you. I feel like they're going to confront you. But it also shows me this person's going to end up single. So it looks like you're not going to do shit. And it also looks to me like you're very passive aggressive about it. Like you want this person to cut up. You want this person to make an ass of themselves. Not really an ass of themselves, but you want it to look like they kicked up the dust. When actually your passive aggressive behavior, the little shit things that you do that you know really bother this person, so you continue to do it. So they've had enough and they leave so you can point the finger at them. That's exactly what is going on here. And for whoever this resonates with, it's going to bite you in the ass, okay? It's going to bite you in the ass, and don't think that's not going to come out. Justice will be served regardless of who is guilty or not. But I'm going to tell you right now, for whoever this reading is for, that passive aggressive bullshit behavior is for the fucking birds. And I'm going to tell you something else too. It's going to nail your ass to the wall because you're the one instigated it. When somebody had a good intention toward you, and this is how you want them to evolve out of your life, instead of being man enough or woman enough to say, look, I don't want this. Let's cut it now because you're going to end up hurt. And I don't want to be held accountable for that. So we're not going to have anything to do with each other. No, this person invested in you and you allowed it. And now you want them to kick up enough dust to make them look bad and you look like a rose, when the whole while you were instigating the whole time. You see, you know what that makes me want to do? For the people involved with Scorpio that's doing this, it makes me want to do curses and hexes for them for fucking free, just to prove a point. I don't have to be passive aggressive shit. I could just be aggressive and be very vocal about that. But I'm not going to do that. So don't everybody get their hopes up and start flooding my inbox with let's fuck them up. And that's all I'm saying on this. The person on your mind, I don't know why they on your mind. I guess you want to see if you can run them out of town or out the house or whatever. They're going to end up without you. They're going to end up alone, and they're going to end up finding somebody else eventually. But they're hurt right now because you hurt them and you knew you were hurting and you did it on purpose. And yes, there will be a bitch of karma to pay for that. I know you think, nah, it's going to be fine. Yeah, it will be fine. It will be fine. The karma that you will get will be fine. I just hope, with all my heart, that the person on your mind has a front row seat. All right. Positive vibes there for Scorpio, right? All right, Sagittarius, 10734. The person on your mind, Sagittarius, their feelings and intentions toward you at this time. Hey, Mountain Girl, what did Scorpio do? Apparently things to hurt this person. Hi, Richard. Hi, Golden XO. Sagittarius, the person on your mind, their feelings and intentions towards you right now. Everything fell. I'm just taking the first top three. I'm going to put them to the side. I have the Emperor. I have the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords. Let's see. So this person wants to reach out to you. They want to interact with you, but they're feeling like they can't. There's too much crap between y'all, too much bad blood between y'all for them to reach out. That's how they feel. There's too much conflict that lies between y'all to be able to interact in a positive way. That's how they're looking at this. This person also feels like they owe you an apology and the truth, and they have regrets about some secrets here. Yep, they regret something here. Yep, they feel like they owe you the truth. Looks like it to me, huh? They want to offer you something of value. They regret not doing that. Let's see. Now they feel that they would be rejected if they made you any offers now. But they wish they could talk to you, but they never resolved anything with you in the first place. They never apologized. They never had a conversation with you about whatever went wrong here, which looks very much like some type of betrayal here. That's why they're spying on you in the background. That's why they're feeling like you would reject them if they did reach out. That's why all those things are happening. Okay? Because if they didn't do anything wrong, why would they hold back? Why would they wouldn't worry? They would just reach out. Okay? No, they tied themselves up in their own crap. They were stuck in their own mess. Whatever that was. Whatever the secret is, they were juggling you and another thing, you and another person. They were juggling, keeping things to themselves, being secretive. But everything comes out. And that's what they were worried about also, is things coming out. They didn't want all their dastardly deeds out in public, right? I feel like this person was attached to another person. They were still in a working on or working in another connection. They were still involved and present in another relationship. They might have been even in a relationship making agreements with whoever it is. Oh, we're going to work through our problems. We're going to make this happen. We're going to make the best of it. The same time, they're dealing with you. This person could have been married. For some of you, they could have been. Let me see. Yeah, they were romancing you and lying to your face the whole time. They could be from a different culture. They owe you an apology here. Looks like they want to apologize for things said and done. Show me if this person was married. They were involved with somebody, honey. They were in a partnership with somebody, married or not. They were in a partnership with somebody because they needed support. And they were being manipulated the whole time by whoever this other person was. Yep. They had you in a third party, whether you realize it or not. They were being the king of rods with you. You are this person's passion. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries, another Sagittarius, a Cancerian, Aquarius or Gemini. So it looks like this person wants to make peace with you. They want a new start here. It looks like they will reach out and speak with you. And it's not going to be easy for them to reach out to you and speak. But it looks like they will. They want to feel it out. They want to see if you're still upset with them. But they're going to reach out to you on the down low. They're going to reach out to you in private. They're not going to tell people that they're reaching out to you. But their intentions is to try to make it right. Now, it could simply be to apologize to you. It doesn't mean that they want a marriage with you. They do want some kind of relationship, though, with the Four of Wands. All right, so just be careful with that this person isn't playing games with you again. The only way you're going to know is if you have a conversation and sort of situate yourself and to be involved with them to a degree. All right, Capricorn is next. 116.27. 116.27 Capricorn. The person on your mind, their feelings and intentions with you, Capricorn. She wants to get together Sunday, Richard. Damn. She smelled you were at that damn party and that other women want you. Hey, Indian King. Mega Dave, hello. Capricorn, the person on your mind, their feelings and intentions with you right now, Capricorn. My day was okay, Indian King. Thank you. Yep, you shall see, Richard. See what she wants. All right, Capricorn, this person wants to get together with you. They may want to apologize for something. Shit. Juggling the idea of settling down. Maybe this person was a player from the Himalaya. I don't know. We're about to ask and find out what's going on. But they definitely want to make a way toward you in the very near future. This person does have love for you. They want to drop some guilt. They sure do. Let's see. So you both still carry a torch for one another. You both still desire to be together. They may have been silent for a while, but it looks like they're about to take action and reach out to you because they want a rebirth of the connection. Yeah, it looks like they're going to travel towards you to reconnect. Why? They're going to want to charm you and be all sweet and sweep you off your feet. Cancerian energy. Yep, they want one more chance with you. This person, they want to move the relationship up a notch. They want to come back, reunite, and take things to a higher level of commitment. Looks like they're on their last chance, to be honest with you. So they're saying to trust your intuition on this. I feel that they do want to work together with you, but I can tell you this, that you went through some kind of trauma or some kind of bad experience with this person, because all that you've experienced with them before, it was them being disloyal and non-committal. And that's the thing. They want another chance to be with you, and they're saying they want it to be different than it used to be. They want to start over. Thank you, Richard, for the $9.99 super chat. I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, this person hasn't spoken to you in a while. They've been keeping silent, keeping to themselves. Well, guess what, Buttercup? They coming right on back. They coming right on back because they want a new opportunity with you. They're showing up in the page energy. This is all new starts, new beginnings. They learn their lesson some kind of way, shape, or form. They learned something. But they want to start all the way over. They want to start over, start fresh if you're willing. All right. Aries is here. Let's see. Aries, Pisces. I mean, pretty much any sign is here. Let's see whether the majors lie in Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, all right, Pisces, Cancer, I think that's it. All right, Aquarius, you are next. Hi, Maybe. Renee Tomato, Joyce, I'm at a terrible karaoke VFW bar watching you in the corner. Well, thank you, Renee. And you love my hair. Thank you. Look, tell all your VFW friends at karaoke to subscribe to my channel. In fact, all of y'all go out to bars. Is anything open still on my side of the world? Let's see. Yes. Everybody go out right now. Show this live stream to everybody in the bar and have them all subscribe immediately. Maybe you too. Go find a pub that's open. Say, hey, I got something for y'all to do. We're going to make it fun tonight. See this? Open up your phone. Go to Shadow Bayou Tarot on YouTube at Shadow Bayou Tarot. Boom, here I am. Hit subscribe and like this video. right. Aquarius, 125.17. I dare y'all. I dare y'all. I dare y'all to do it. No, they can't have that, L. Brooks. No. That's no. Thank you, Ilda. Thank you, Richard. I need to cut it. I really do. I need to cut it because it's a pain in the ass, but I appreciate the compliment. Well, it gets in the way, and I don't want to cut it all off, but it does need to be shaped. It does. It's too heavy. The layers that have outgrown, they're too heavy. It's because I'm always with my hair up. But I need to wear it up most of the time anyway. It wouldn't be weird. People do weirder things than that, Renee. People do very much weirder things than that on YouTube. So really, it wouldn't be weird. It'd be fun. And you know what? A lot of you singles, that's probably a very great door opener for you to start a conversation with a potential love interest. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Look at Richard. No. No. What you saying? Saying no? Richard, what you saying no? You saying I cannot cut my hair? What you said? Hi, Amanda Lynn. We're on Aquarius. I'm going to forgive Richard that because he don't know what it takes to have long hair. You still got to get it cut into. You still got to get them layers fresh. You still got to do maintenance. And that's exactly what I need. And I am going to cut some length off because the shit's too long. That's right. Doesn't look it now because you don't see. But my hair is almost to my butt. All right. And that's too long. All right. Aquarius, I know you're not worried about my damn hair. Let's see what's coming up. The person, oh, come on. Oh, well, if that's an indicator, that means somebody from your past wants to give you some sugar for the holidays, huh? No, we're not doing nothing, Renee. No, I'm just picking on Richard. All right, Aqua. Person on your mind. What are their feelings and intentions toward you at this time, Aquarius? A happy, happy, joy, joy. New start. They want a love ship with you. The Sun in Leo, 10 of Cups and Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Look, this person wants to rush toward you for a happy new beginning in a love relationship. They have a lot of love for you. Let's see. Yep, they wanted a second chance. 9 of Cups, you are their wish fulfillment. Look at here. Ace of Pentacles. They want to start something long term. Here. 7 of Wands. They want to protect it. Wow. They may want to protect this from the High Priestess. Somebody misses you. 5 of Pentacles. Hold on. You know what I'm getting? That you have somebody close to you who wants to rush in and have some kind of new beginning with you. They want to protect you from somebody else or protect the connection from somebody else. So I feel like this is a whole new layer. Somebody else, it could be this high priestess wants to reach out. The high priestess is the one missing you. And this other person wants to kind of like defend you, protect you, keep you safe from that high priestess. Let's see. Virgo showing up. And 9 of Wands. So somebody's playing the victim. Yeah, they keep looking out for messages from you. There's somebody here who misses you, who keeps looking to see if you've reached out, if you've left any messages, emails. This person wants to be an important part of your life. They want you to look at them as very important. And if you're ignoring them, then they're butthurt. I could tell you they're very defensive and butthurt. This is somebody, yeah, this is somebody from your past. So you have somebody from your past who wants to have this awesome relationship with you, maybe even a new start, a reconciliation, if you will. Yeah, they want to be important to you. They want you to prioritize them in your life, to include them, to fit them into your schedule, to look at them as a priority. That's what they want to be. They want to be a priority in your life. And you have somebody else that sees this. They notice this. And this is like, it could even be a very close friend who loves you. The one who wants to help you and protect you from this high priestess type energy is someone very wise on their own. Okay. And they apparently have affection for you, love for you. It doesn't necessarily feel romantical. It just feels like they have a genuine concern, genuine feelings for you. And they're your backup. Like they got your back. If this is any indicator, if you have any idea who this is, great, because this is two different people and then you. And I'm not feeling romantic energy with it, but sincere energy from one person. They're both sincere, but the thing with the second person is that it's all about them. They want you to prioritize them. They want to feel important to you, okay? They miss you. And it's almost like I'll give you a crumb if you give me everything. I don't know. Let me know if this makes sense to someone. Yeah, somebody wants to get together with you. This person could spy on your social media. They could have mutual associates, friends, relatives, whatever, spy on you for them. But it's like they wait. They wait to see if you're going to prioritize them. They wait to see if you're going to include them. They wait to see what it is you're going to do toward them to make them feel important in your life. If that makes sense. That's what I'm getting. And you got somebody who has your back, who is going to be very supportive and like the buffer between you and this person. And they do it in a very smart way, in a very nonchalant, smart way, like very casual but effective, if that makes sense. It's very cool. That's very smart, manipulative behavior to defend the Aquarius, essentially, in essence. Okay. I think it's cool. So I don't see anything particularly bad. I don't. I see a selfish person wanting to be a number one in your world, and you're not a number one to them, except for what you could do for them. You know, that's really what I get. So you can have a Leo you're involved with here. There could be a Leo. There could be a Sagittarius. There could be another air sign, of course. Aries is strong, Taurus, Pisces, Leo again, Virgo. And that's what I got. Last but never least is Pisces. 135-37. All right, Pisces. The person on your mind, their feelings and intentions toward you, Pisces. Hi, Miriam. Yes, I have. Sagittarius was already done. We're on Pisces, which is the last sign. All right, Pisces, the person on your mind, their feelings and intentions toward you right now, Pisces. Could be dealing with a Cancerian person. We have the Chariot, someone coming towards you. Let's see. They want to get together here. They don't want to lose you. So this person keeps their real feelings to themselves. Their whole agenda here is to work on something long-term with you in a very slow pace, because they don't want to scare you off. It's like almost like a feeling of, I'm going to trick you into building a relationship with me by not being obvious, by just doing what I do. But in my mind, this is how we're going to build our connection together. I don't know how to describe it, but it's almost like my secret intention is to be patient, to keep my mouth shut, and just to be present and do this and do that, encouraging you to participate somehow. And slowly but surely, we're building together. I don't know how else to describe this, but that's how it looks to me. And this person doesn't feel that's manipulation at all, but it's something they're keeping secret. What do I say about secrets? Hi, Michelle Darlene Davis. How are you, my friend? All right. Yeah, this person really wants to work together with you to build a solid foundation, because they want long-term connection, marriage, children, whatever it is. They want to build a life with you, have a legacy like children, build legacies, have a home together, grow old together. And this is a reconciliation of some kind. This is a reconnect happening. This is them wanting to reconnect. It looks like you will. When, I don't know, but obviously it's coming in soon. But this was not the first attempt for this. Okay, so this is definitely a reconciliation. Somebody wanting a second chance. Death and rebirth. Heal the relate. Okay, so they might say, let's heal this connection. Let's heal our relationship. This has been a burden. Maybe they're guilty of something. They feel very burdened. They want to drop the burden. 10 of Wands, go back into the Ace, right? They want the opportunity to heal this, fix it, mend it, and work on it again. They don't know exactly what you want. Yep, here we go. Will you forgive me? Will you give us a second chance? Wake up the relationship. Get that energy flowing again. They could be from another part of the world. We have the world showing up. There was a completion of a cycle and they want to restart it. They want to start a new cycle with you. Wake up the energy. Activate the energy Aquarius, Scorpio, heavy Scorpio showing up, as well as heavy Aquarius. So I feel like, yeah, it is meant to be to have another go round with this person, but is it going to last? What is the potential of this relationship lasting? Someone feels smarter, wiser. Yeah, they feel like they've learned some type of lesson. They see things differently now. So they have high hopes that things will run smoother, that things will be better the next time, the second go round. Yep. They feel like it'll be successful this time around for whatever reason that is. Yep. They feel like they can bring more stability to this relationship now. Ace of Pentacles. So that's what I'm getting here. We have Taurus energy, Aries, Virgo, Pisces. Yeah, somebody's given something up. So they've changed a lot since you dealt with them last. Just so you know, there's something that this person gave up. Maybe they gave up being an ass. Who knows? All right, Scorpio. All the fixed signs for sure. Heavy Aquarius and Scorpio, though. Pisces and Taurus. Taurus again. Cancer and Libra. And that's what I've got. So, guys, I want to thank y'all for being with me tonight. I do appreciate it. And please go to my website, shadowbayou.com, and join my email list if you're interested in any of my conjure specials that I do offer. If not, that's fine. Browse around. I've conjure oils, spiritual work. This is what I'm about. Just scroll down and check out the website if you're interested. And guys, I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. And until next time, y'all be good. All right. Bye, y'all.